welcome to this video. My name is Jason Temple. I'm also known as the Postcard Wizard, and thank you for watching this video. I'm sitting here today with my son Justin.
Hey, what's going on?
Justin Temple has just recently joined up with us here at the Postcard Tycoon home business system, and Justin just wanted to do a little interview and ask me a few questions, and so I thought, hey, that'd be great to just make a short little video with my son interviewing me, asking me a couple questions about this business and postcard marketing, and maybe even a few tips when it comes to having success in postcard marketing, right?
Right, absolutely, because my dad's been having some success with this. He's got another check right here in the mail. Bam. So I just wanted to ask some questions real quick. Maybe you have these questions too, so let's get into it. So Dad, how do you promote and share Postcard Tycoon? Because I know a lot of people are either don't know about marketing or have tried marketing and it hasn't worked for them. So obviously it's working for you. How are you promoting Postcard Tycoon?
Well, I'm promoting Postcard Tycoon exactly how the system has taught me to do it. And that is simply, I mail out postcards, company postcards, just like this. And I do personalize my postcards, guys. I put a little picture on there of me and my two younger children, and just happened to be a picture that I had at the moment. And I also put a little red box around the 500 free. We're gonna get into that here in just a second. And I just kind of personalize my postcard with a little picture in my website and my name. That will raise your response rate, guys, up slightly. However, you don't have to do that. You can simply mail out the postcard that the company sends you, and you don't have to do any personalization. However, that's a little tip, a little trick. If you guys want to put your picture on your postcard, and if you don't know how to do that, if you join up here with my team, I will actually put that on there for you using a program called Canva, and I will actually do that for you as being a part of my team. And I know that those are just some of the team bonuses that you guys are going to get here with us. So with that being said, yeah, I mail out postcards, guys. I mail out postcards. Now, a short time ago, I did start a little YouTube channel, and I did start making little videos. I'm definitely no expert video guy. I don't consider myself, great on video or whatever, but I'm just myself, right? I'm just myself on video, and I try to just let people know what's up, and that is anybody can have success with a good postcard marketing program. And so yeah, I mail out postcards, and I do a couple videos here and there, and have pretty much changed my life.
Awesome, awesome. Good to know. Thank you for your answer.
Yep.
All right, so next question.
Oh, by the way, speaking of changing my life, should I do the proof?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, guys. Today, I went down to the mailbox today, and I got another check from WTM Publications. And by the way, anything WTM Publications, guys, is A+ rated by yours truly, the Postcard Wizard. And so I got another one in the mail today from Postcard Tycoon. You guys can see the date on there. Let's see here, I'm going to cover up the name.
Income results not guaranteed.
Absolutely, you guys. I can't guarantee you guys are going to make money. I'm going to get into exactly how you're going to make money with this system in just a minute, but I can't guarantee that you are going to make money. So, Juanita, welcome to the team. Juanita, $300 payment from Juanita. Appreciate you. I will be getting in touch with you. Actually, I've already been in touch with you, and I let you know that I will be sending out all my resources to you. You get all my mailing resources that I have discovered is the least expensive, best resources out there that you're ever going to find when it comes to direct mail marketing. All right, welcome Juanita to the team. Stay consistent with your mailings. Follow my 4 steps, and I'm going to tell you guys out there what those are in just a second, I think. And good job. All right, so with that being said, what we got next?
So there we go. Now on to the next question. Why do you choose offline marketing versus online marketing? And I know you said earlier you do some videos and some offline, but why do you really choose offline?
That's a great question. And that takes me back to a point in my life where I was, at the time, driving for Uber and Lyft. I know, Justin, that you used to drive for Uber and Lyft as well, part-time. I started doing that, and then Justin kind of says, well, I can make a little extra money too, a couple years back.
Yeah.
He was doing that as well. Thank goodness we don't have to do that anymore.
Yeah.
But so that takes me back to a point in time in my life where I was struggling. I didn't really know what the next couple weeks were going to bring me per se. And I had tried for years at that point, probably about 10 years, doing online marketing, trying to figure out how to make money at home online, right?
So you have done
getting
online.
leads. Oh yeah,
Okay.
you name it, I've tried it.
Okay.
You name it, I've tried it. I've tried a lot of different ways to make money online. I did have a little success with making money on the internet, but it was never very consistent for me. And let's just face it, it's a big learning curve to be able to learn all the skills it takes to be a good online internet marketer, right? As well as that, you're also in a pretty big ocean, yes, but there's also a lot of competition online. Not to say that anybody can't go online, learn the skills that it takes, and be successful with that. However, for me, it was more of a time thing. It takes a lot of time for that learning curve for a lot of people to learn everything it's going to take to be successful online. I didn't have the time.
Okay.
I probably could have done it if I had a ton of time.
Right.
And I just didn't find myself having the time with going to work full time, with the kids and everything. It was just hard for me. So I needed a way personally that I could do it offline. And so I started looking for offline postcard marketing systems.
Next question is, how important is it to be mailing to a targeted list rather than just be mailing to a general population?
Ooh, boy, that's a good question too. Okay, so I'm going to say that 80% of success with postcard marketing is going to be the lists that you're mailing to. There's a lot of different ways to skin the cat with the postcards. You guys can use company postcards. You can use cheap, ugly postcards. If you guys don't know what that is, click the link below in the description. Go to my website, get your free gift, Making Money with Cheap, Ugly Postcards. It's got all the information you're ever going to need to know about postcard marketing. But to answer your question, Justin, the lists that you guys are mailing to, guys, these lists of these sticky names, right, that go on your postcards, is probably is going to be about 80% of your success. There's a lot of bad list companies out there, marketing list companies out there, that just do not rotate and bring in new leads on a consistent basis for the amount of leads that they're selling. And so your conversion rate goes way down if you're dealing with the wrong lists. Over time, I've learned and I've gathered information, and I've also researched what the best lists are out there, and I share those with anybody who joins my team. I know you do that as well, Justin. For anybody who joins your team out there, we share with you the best possible mailing lists out there in the industry, and really it's the game changer when it comes to success with postcard marketing and with any marketing, right? The more targeted your list is, the better you're going to be, right? I don't want to be mailing these to people who don't care about making money from home, right? I want people on this list to be fresh, new people, opportunity buyers that are interested in not only making money from home, but the majority of them are interested in offline marketing, okay? Boom, 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 right here. So you give somebody exactly what they're looking for, you place it right in their hands, and you solve a problem that they may have, and that may be they don't have enough money, and exactly how to do it, that's where you guys are gonna be, that's where it's gonna be the game changer.
Makes sense. All right, I love that answer, by the way. So next question is, what conversions, now this is something people typically ask before getting, really jumping in, if you have this question, is what conversions do you typically see with postcard marketing? And what do you typically say to anyone that asks you that question?
Okay, I do get that question, not a lot, but I do get the question. Some people want to nail me down on, Jason, what is your exact conversion rate? What do you expect? They say, what can I expect to get, Jason? And to be honest, it's kind of a tough question to answer honestly, okay, if that makes sense. Because, I could sit here and I could just shoot you full of a bunch of crap and say, hey, every time you mail out 100, every time you mail out 100 postcards, you're going to get a certain amount of sales, right? That's not what I'm telling you. It's not what I'm saying. No income's guaranteed. If you guys are getting into postcard marketing with the mindset of is that you're going to send out X amount of postcards, and if you don't get X amount of sales in X amount of time, then you just need to go do something else, right? You need to just not get into postcard marketing. I don't want you to waste the money, okay? But if you can get into this thing with more of a mindset of not how many conversions I'm going to get per postcard, but how many postcards can I afford to mail on a consistent basis, right? Because the numbers are going to be there if you're mailing consistently. But to give you guys some sort of a number, to give you some sort of an expectation, which I don't like doing, they say response rates with postcards are anywhere between 1 to 3%. That's a general rule. That is a true general rule if you are marketing and mailing to the best possible lists out there. Now, is that a sales conversion rate? No, it's not. It's a response rate, guys. It's a response rate. Okay. Now, with a 1% response rate, let's just say worst case scenario, or it may be even worse than that. Some of my mailings I don't get a 1% response rate. Some of my mailings I get more than a 1% response rate. Okay. But it's all about mailing consistently. It's all about picking a budget and mailing consistently. And I'm going to go over my 4 steps to simple postcard success here in just a second, I think, is what we're leading up to here, guys. But to put a number on it, if you guys are out there going, oh, I got to nail down this number, right? This conversion number before I'm going to join anything, you might as well just don't join anything, right? Because it's always going to be different with each mailing. And so main thing is just mail consistently and scale up your mailings as soon as you can, and we'll get into that in just a second.
Right, that makes a lot of sense too, because you need to be consistent to stay in front of people and to consistently get eyeballs. And if you don't do that, you'll give up. And like when Coca-Cola started, a brand new product, they had to consistently be in front of people, no matter what kind of advertising they did. So yeah, that makes a lot of sense, because if Coca-Cola just was like, well, we have 1,000 bottles and we are in this area, and if we don't sell X amount by the time we advertise or spend this much, they would have just given up right away. So you have to stay consistent and break through those barriers. So that makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. Thank you for answering that question.
Yeah, no problem. I mean, it is a question that a lot of people out there kind of want to solve in their mind before they get into it. Postcard marketing. It was interesting. I never really heard that a lot in online marketing. Mm-hmm. People didn't really say, they weren't as worried about as the conversion rate as much back, with online marketing, and some of that may be due to the cost of these stamps. It's not cheap. However, guys, it is an easy way to get your product out there. Mm-hmm. And that's what Justin was touching on, is you just have to consistently get your product out there. Just be consistent, get it out there, and postcard marketing is easy for anybody to do.
Right, absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, so the next question is going to be an awesome question for you. So what advice do you have for newbie people or someone looking to get started today in postcard marketing and actually make it a successful income stream for them? And no income guarantee, but you got to work it like a real business. So what's the advice you have, Jason or Postcard Wizard, for anyone looking to get started today?
Well, I'm going to give you the best advice I can possibly give you. For anybody new out there, maybe you're on the fence, maybe you're just wondering if this is either the right, maybe you're somebody you're going to join a postcard program, you're just not sure which one yet. And that's great. Maybe you're somebody who's just not even really convinced with postcards, if that's even what you want to do, but you're just kind of checking out some kind of offline, marketing thing. Mm-hmm. I'm going to give you guys the best advice I can possibly give you. And it really just comes down to my 4 steps to success, guys. almost every video I make, anybody I talk to, I just lead them through the 4 steps to success with postcard marketing. It's what I've experienced. It took me from being a burned out Uber driver, working so many hours a week at my other full-time job too, never having any time with my friends or my kids. You know, you've experienced it with me. As we were growing up, or as Justin was growing up, I was very busy all the time. Justin and I did do a lot of fun things together and had a lot of fun on a lot of things, but there's a lot of times where I wish, I remember thinking back, like, what if I didn't work 50 hours a week?
We saw a lot of movies. We went to Six Flags, Disneyland. I mean, we've been around the country a lot. Seen
We did do a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
But it just seemed like back then I was working a lot of hours, and I just remember thinking I wish I could have even spent more time.
Right.
And so now, anybody who can spend a few hours a week putting stamps and stickers on cardboard can be on their way in their own home business, right? So I'm going to go over with you guys the 4 steps to success that I tell everybody. You guys are probably, some of you have already watched some of my videos and already know what these are. The first thing, this is my best advice for newbie mailers, okay? The first thing, excuse me, you have to join something, guys. You have to join something. Nothing starts until it starts, okay? Number 1, you have to join something. I know you're looking, I know you're checking things out. All I can tell you is this is my number 1 rated program. You guys may end up joining something else, and that's okay. At least you followed my step 1. Get started somewhere, guys. Get started with either myself, Justin Temple. Get started somewhere, okay? And that is because, the apples don't fall until you shake the tree, right? And the ones that do, you don't want anyway, right? So you got to go up and shake that tree. You got to go up there and do that. And that's you getting started by clicking the link below and getting started in this program. Guys, get your payments mailed out and get started. That's number 1, get started. Okay, number 2 is set your mailing budget. Set your mailing budget. Now, I don't care if you're mailing $1 million a week. I don't care if you're mailing 50 a week. Okay? Set your budget and stay consistent. No, you don't have to mail $1 million a week, right? Here's how I got started. I joined. I got a postcard just like this in the mail one day, guys. Just like this. I saw that little monkey. I was like, what's this all about? Right? Why? Because I was a targeted person, right? I was somebody on one of these good targeted lists. And I picked a budget. All I could afford at the time was about $28 a week, right? I was mailing approximately 50 postcards a week. I did that for about a month and a half, and then I scaled up. Number 3, number 1, join something. Number 2, set your mailing budget. Set your mailing budget. Number 3, mail consistently for 90 days at least. Guys, mail on Thursdays. Don't mail your postcards on any other day but Thursdays. Maybe Fridays, but I like Thursdays now, to be honest. If you're mailing 50 a week, mail them all on Thursdays. Guys, mail out for 3 months consistently at least, without any expectations, okay? Whether you're mailing 50 a week or 500 a week, no expectations, mail out for 3 months consistently at least, okay? All right, number 4, scale up your mailings ASAP. Let's face it, even if you're starting out with a low budget, your ultimate goal is to get to a higher mailing budget, right? That's the ultimate goal. You don't want to stay mailing 50 postcards out a week for 2 years. You want to scale up. Number 1, join something. Number 2, pick a mailing budget, stay consistent. Number 3, mail out for at least 90 days or more. Number 4, without any expectations. Number 4, scale up ASAP. Do not spend your profits, guys. Potential profits, no income guaranteed. Do not spend your potential profits in those first 90 days. Put your business separate than your life, okay? Whatever money comes in from your business, you want to put back into your business. That's what. I don't care if you go start a brick and mortar store down the street selling, whatever. you're gonna, for the first years, not first year, but for a first amount of time, you got to put money, all the money you make within that business, you got to put it back in the business and reinvest in your business. And that's what you guys are going to do here. It's a business, guys. It's postcard. You're putting stamps on cardboard, but it's a business, you know. So, you know, keep it separate. Scale up your mailings, right? As soon as you can double your mailings, if you start out mailing 50 a week, that's okay. But as soon as you can, double your mailings. I don't care if it's the next week. You know, somebody might give you a couple $100. I don't know. You know, you might get a sign up. A family member might be your birthday. You know, a couple $100. You start adding money to that engine and scale up those mailings as soon as you possibly can. Follow my 4 steps to simple postcard marketing success, and that is the best advice I can give any new person or anybody who's ever been into postcard marketing before and didn't quite, you know. Whatever the case may be,
right.
You know, I've had people join up and said, "Hey, I mailed out 10,000 postcards, only got a couple sales, and you know, and then I quit." I was like, wow, what if he had just taken those and set a budget and just mailed those slowly over the course of you know, a few weeks, right? Some weeks, you know, it works better that way. Okay, so anybody can get started. Click the link below in the description to get started, guys. If you're watching this video. Anything else, Justin?
No, I just wanted to ask you a few questions. If you have any more questions yourself, you can click the link below. You can have access to your phone number, your email, and get access to the Postcard Wizard himself. But yeah, thank you so much. I really appreciate you taking the time to do this interview with me. And thank you.
Thanks, guys. We'll see you on the next video. Jason Temple, aka the Postcard Wizard, out. Thanks, Justin, for the interview. I really appreciate it.
No problem.
Hey, by the way, welcome to the team.
Oh, absolutely. I'm happy to be here.
Looking forward to it. Justin's on his way. He just got started a short time ago here with the Wizard on our team here. And Justin's also got some really radical, awesome team bonuses, just like you're going to find here with me. So anybody out there who's watched one of Justin Temple's videos, you make sure you join up under my sun. If you're watching this video, I look forward to working with you personally. We look forward to working with you personally, and we'll talk to you guys on the next video.